Hi, Sequoya. I am here with your open body night comments. First, congratulations. We're excited to showcase your piece in CDE. And I apologize if this is a little bit haphazard. I'm sort of reading from everybody's notes. I want to let you know that, first of all, we're linking you up with Lenore as a faculty advisor because we'd like you to investigate the piece a little bit more. Obviously, you showed it at the dance premiere. It was lovely and really well received. And there's some moments and ideas, particularly involving transitions and moving dancers around the stage, where we think you could really dig deeper and challenge yourself more. So we'd like you to work on that. And we'd like you to check in with Lenore weekly on your process, just so that we can see that you're making some clear movement with clear intention. Okay? So let me start with the strengths. The strengths, one is that we have really seen you grow and develop as a dancer. And so we see your growth inside of the choreography. It's a really unique style to you, but it also fuses a lot of the new things that you've been learning and investigating in your body. And that is really exciting. You have a really strong cast who is dancing your piece with full intention. You've directed them nicely, and we can see your movement clearly and cleanly. The piece is also very musical, and while it does have sort of a pop culture aesthetic, it goes into a real sort of contemporary realm, which is kind of a fun fusion, and really resonates well with the audience, and we think the audience at CDE is really going to love it too. Okay. One of the things, let's see. Okay, so some of the big things is that we have all written about is your transitions. When you move into big chunks of movement, you sort of fall into the dance team-esque kind of style, where a transition means dancers running, exiting through by running, or entering through running and coming to the formation. While that is effective, it's not necessarily choreographically interesting. So those transitions, anytime you're moving dancers from one place to another, I'm interested in how they can get there in a way that surprises the audience and doesn't let us know what's coming. Right now, each sort of major section or major focal point in your dance, it's very obvious that you're going to go to a big moment, because of the transitions. I want you to think about how you can maybe keep dancers on stage instead of having them exit to come into a new space, or think about how you can shift focus, direction, or pattern on the stage. That's something that we all wrote about. A lot of the movement is also really frontal. Lenore wrote a bit about this. She's saying, the group, a group versus a soloist. It's all very direct, very direct. How can you investigate the relationship so that they become more intricate and more interesting choreographically? How are you going to now develop this nice work that you've done into something that's even greater than what it is? She also talked about, Lenore had this feedback about how you shape the actual stage space. So you tend to do a lot of horizontal lines. How can you start to blend that or develop your horizontal lines into diagonals, into shuffles, into zigzags? How can your spacing pattern now change or develop so that it really showcases the movement even more? What else? One of the things that we all talked about is your ending. Your ending leaves the audience like meh. Yeah, it's like too soft and subtle for everything that you've just done. Yeah, and it's very dance team. I want you to take that dance team thing away, because the piece really is not. I'm looking for, Lenore's looking for, Lisa's looking for an more interesting way to resolve this really cool stuff that you've been doing. Lenore will also be able to help you there. The ending also feels like really abrupt. It's like all of a sudden you're doing all this great stuff and then they sit and then they look back. Maybe you need to extend the piece. Maybe you need to think about how you transition there to make it a little bit different. But you have this really excellent framework now. How can you grow with inside of that? How can you investigate relationships, spatial patterns, and directions to make it stronger? Again, please be in touch with Lenore. She's going to help you out, be sort of a liaison and a person you can go to. But we're just so pleased to showcase your stuff. Holy smokes. Can't believe you're going to graduate. We're going to miss you, but you're going to kick it in high gear for the rest of the semester. Love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.